runs already. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, Domingo Santana. First pitch of the at-bat.
Domingo Santana.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Up around the face. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt. So stepping in. Christian, number 39, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. King comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Manny Pena, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Vasquez is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is digging in. Andrew Benintendi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. And
that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Aguilar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer down the line. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Now at the plate, Ryan Braun as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Pierce in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Here's Steve Pierce now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. High in the air out to center field. After it is Cain. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. First time up, he went down looking. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? At the plate, Christian Vasquez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Christian Vasquez.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top. Junior Guerra takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Xander Bogaerts.
6 runs, 8 hits. Josh Hader of Southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Popped him up. Shaw over to his right, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pearce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. 1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Kane. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit down the third base line.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it, and there's out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is into the box. Christian Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Ready to take his hacks again, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. No hits to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Down the third baseline. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball that misses.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
He throws him on the fastball there. Domingo Santana becomes the first out of the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Aguilar leads off first with 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane moves over. 2 down. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 2. Popped him up. Shaw over to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
victorious Boston Red Sox. 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time to the ball game. 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.